All of my scrunchies started missing when I met my boyfriend, and I confronted him, but the reason made my jaw drop on the floor. About a month ago, I became official with a guy named Tim. So far, our relationship has been great, aside from the fact that since I met him, my scrunchies have started going missing. I know it sounds stupid, but I always stash scrunchies throughout my apartment. I use them every day, and like them to be easily accessible. I keep some in my bathroom, both of my bedrooms, my living room, my car, and so on. I probably had over 20 scrunchies randomly dispersed throughout. Now I'm down to 6, 3 of which were in my car. At first, I thought I had just lost 1 or 2, but before long, I noticed entire stashes were missing. It's gotten annoying because whenever I reach for one, it's just gone. For example, I have a drawer under my sink where I kept around 5 scrunchies. Sounds crazy, but I tend to take them, tie my hair back, do something else, and then take it out in a different room. This ensures I always have one on hand in the room where I usually need it most. I return 5 to this stash on Sundays when I clean if they've been moved. The drawer now has none. The only factor in my life that has changed is my boyfriend. My dog doesn't bother them, but even if she had somehow gotten into drawers and taken to eating them, we'd probably be in the pet ER right now because 14 scrunchies are quite a lot. I don't think anyone is breaking in to steal my scrunchies. I know I haven't lost this many. Is my boyfriend secretly a ferret? What could he possibly be doing with all of these scrunchies? My friends are joking that he has a shrine of me in his closet. One friend thinks he's stealing them to test if I notice when things go missing, and has plans to steal more, which has me sort of sketched out. He's never in my apartment alone, but he's somehow finding enough time to be alone to do this without me noticing. Does anyone have any ideas? I was going to confront him, but I don't want to accuse him of something so silly. But I also just don't get it. Help. Update. Without further ado, allow me to provide my best recollection of the conversation. Me. I keep losing my scrunchies and they're driving me nuts. Have you seen any of them around? Him. Not really. Don't you have one on your nightstand? Me. Yeah, but I used to have a lot more, and now they're missing. It's so weird. At this point, his demeanor kind of changed. To be fair, I was staring him down, and he knew I knew. He just shrugged at me. The demeanor switch gave me enough of a spidey sense that I just flat out asked him why he was taking them. He initially tried to say that he didn't. Then he claimed he was accidentally taking them and said he would put them on his wrist and forget to take them off. I pressed him saying I never saw them on his wrist, and I always kiss him goodbye so I would notice. He looked like he was about to start crying and kept saying he didn't know, which didn't make sense because he clearly did. I got frustrated and raised my voice and demanded to know, at which point he admitted he was jerking with them. I just kind of stared at him, and for a second I was glad that I made the post, because the initial shock wasn't as bad since it was brought to my attention that this is common. I had him explain, and he said that one night early on he was at my place, and we had made out, but I told him I didn't want to have segs. He shimmied away to the bathroom and had looked around for something to use as lube. I only had scented lotions around and he was worried I'd noticed that he smelt like them, so he chose the next best thing, which I guess was my ultra plush towel scrunchie. After he defiled my poor scrunchie, he apparently panicked and rinsed it out and put it in his pocket. I guess this experience ignited something within him, because he started taking them to jerk with. When I asked why he didn't just keep up with the same one and wash it or buy his own pack, he said that it felt better because it was mine. Cute, I guess. He told me he would never take another one and apologized profusely for being weird. He even offered to buy me new ones. While he wasn't as manipulative or scary as some people thought, I still don't love that trust has been broken so early on and that he stole from me, regardless of the reason. I asked for space and he left. So yeah, I don't know what I plan to do from here, but now we all know. Apparently scrunchies of your loved one feel good if anyone wants to give it a shot, with permission of course.